guys, Rachybop here and welcome to this week's episode of Ask Rachybop.
For Apple's apps, an iPhone theory, and talk of how your life can change with Siri. Into The Sims, but there's real life too. She loves to answer questions from all of you. Ask Rachybop.
The first question this week comes from @WeStevie04 on Twitter. What do you think of bit strips? I've seen them a bit, people using them on Facebook, haven't used them myself, but they do look quite fun. The next question comes from Alina here on YouTube. Do you have a celebrity crush and have you ever visited Paris? I don't really have a celebrity crush at the moment. I kind of have liked Johnny Depp, Matt Wahlberg and some others over the years. And yes, I've been to Paris. Next question comes from @PhantomOfTheGG on Twitter. What are your initial thoughts on the new fashion sense of the girls in England that dressed up in the dark look? I've never heard of it or seen it as far as I know. The next question comes from Elias Yezabat here on YouTube. What are you going to do with The Sims 3 until The Sims 4 comes out? I guess the obvious answer is to play it, and I really don't see it as being a problem. I might change my mind in a few months. Although we are usually given so much content so often, I don't think it's necessary because there's so much in the expansions, and even though I own them all and so I can't expand my game anymore, there's heaps of things I've never seen in the expansions that I've got, so I'll be fine, don't worry about me. This question comes from @Nailil1234 on Twitter. Can you do the smoothie challenge and have you ever been to Puerto Rico? P.S. I love you and your videos. Oh, that's really sweet. Yes, I will do the smoothie challenge, so please stay tuned for that. Sounds kind of fun. I've never been to Puerto Rico. The next question comes from King Farmady here on YouTube. Why do you play some GTA 5? Maybe I will. Next question is from It's Joel Simpson here on YouTube. Is your iPod box meant to be upside down or am I seeing things? Do you watch any soap operas? If so, which ones and which do you like best and why? I'm a huge soap fan. I dip in and out of Emmerdale and Coronation Street. I'm not like a religious watcher, but I do watch them occasionally and keep up with the storylines. The next question comes from Callum Ashton here on YouTube. Can you start doing monthly favourites here on YouTube every month? I'm sure your fans would love to see it. That's something I've been thinking of doing actually, so I'm glad you asked because I would love to do that. So stay tuned and hopefully soon I'll start doing monthly favourites every month. Next question comes from Mary Striker 988 here on YouTube. Have you ever been noticed by a fan in public? I think I saw you once but I didn't get the chance to say hi. Which do you prefer? Texting, calling or real face-to-face conversation? I have been noticed by a fan before. It's a very surreal experience. And texting, calling or face-to-face conversation, that really depends on who it's with. I'm not like a big, huge fan of talking on the phone, but if it's someone I don't want to see, then that would be the better option. So I guess texting would win overall. And the final question this week comes from ThatSimmer01. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Love your videos, by the way. I think I would want my superpower to be some kind of, maybe like flying. As long as it was warm. I always imagine like Superman might get really cold and I wouldn't want to be cold. You know, zoom through the air at a million miles an hour. It's got to be pretty cold, so I would like to maybe have flight with like a bubble that keeps me warm so that I could travel to countries without having to pay for airfare. Let me know what you would choose as your superpower in the comments, and don't forget to ask questions for next week, guys. You can ask here on YouTube in the comments, you can ask over on my Facebook like page, facebook.com/Rachybop off YouTube, and you can also ask on Twitter using the hashtag AskRachybop. If you do see any questions you like in the YouTube comments, don't forget to give them a thumbs up so that they come to the top and I have more chance of using those in next week's episode. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!